Welcome to Fractured Folklore. Today we've got a little bundle of D&D stories just for you. They have been slightly edited for clarity. Do you have a story you'd like featured on the channel? Please let us know. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to add more stories into your life.
Smart diplomacy. A little bit of backstory. My character Raphael is a failure. I roleplay him to act in a very inefficient manner and to take bad deals that will lead to more potential problems down the line. He's a warlock. The group in their infinite wisdom have left all diplomacy to him, and the results seem to be good enough for them. The most important diplomatic encounter we had was with the Thri-Kreen, where Raphael agreed to work with them, telepathically, and help them find an elven village in exchange for free passage through their lands. To those that don't know, elves are a delicacy to Thri-Kreen. Now, to ensure his cooperation, he was given a sending stone that implanted a curse upon him somewhat akin to Haya's, where it causes nightmares should Raphael go against the deal. He is the only caster. On our way through the swamps we encountered a hydra. We were level 3, so a solid no-fight situation. Having fled, we encountered some lizard men and teamed up with them to eliminate the hydra in their territory, as they were being attacked by another tribe and could not afford to battle the beast at the same time. In exchange for our assistance, we requested their aid in finding the elves and achieving our main goal in the swamp. This is where the sending stone comes in handy. I communicate with the Thri-Kreen that I have located a potential source of infinite meat and would like their aid in securing it as a sign of good faith between allies, and that I will be tracking it, so they might want to send a force to aid in its capture, as we would have to kill it since we don't have the numbers to hold a hydra down. Well, turns out infinite meat was a good selling point, and nearly 100 Thri-Kreen emerged from the ground 2 days later. Our Goblin chief and party leader went full Dutch from Predator, standing on a tree and shouting, luring the beast into the kill zone we made. Having told the Thri-Kreen we needed at least 2,000 feet of strong rope separated into 100-foot lengths to throw over the beast once it enters the area to hold it down. I specified that the heads needed to be restrained, and that should be the priority, as I can limit its actions for a short period of time. Well, it ran in and failed to spot the hidden Thri-Kreen, getting ambushed by all of us and getting restrained on the surprise round by these creatures, only losing 5 Thri-Kreen to its heads when finalizing the restraints. At level 4 we managed to take down a hydra in a surprise round through diplomacy, get the curse placed on my character removed, then convince the lizard men to work with the Thri-Kreen, giving them an additional fighting force if needed against the other tribe. We are now setting up an ambush for when our allied black-scaled lizard men retreat through a relatively narrow pass. All because the party left diplomacy to the 16-year-old warlock. Crazy. I wonder if the DM expected things to go that way, especially when the party is relatively low level and the warlock is prone to some sketchy situations. What a fun session for the group.
Oh boy, this one sounds a bit morbid from the get-go, doesn't it? Goblin Bard Death #taken. Too soon. I've been running the Lost Mines of Phandelver with a group of friends. It's our first time playing, so we have mainly been figuring out how to play, etc., and we've not had any deaths yet. I've been pretty generous on making sure no one died too easily/early. I thought one would come eventually, probably in some sort of boss battle. During the campaign they picked up a Goblin Bard companion. We finished the starter campaign and I thought it would be fun to do a puzzle dungeon, very low physical danger. In this dungeon was a magical cannon. One of the players decided to pick up the goblin and put him in the cannon for a joke. Before I could say anything, our wizard fired the cannon, which was pointed at a wall. Unsurprisingly, the goblin and the wall were blown to bits. Just like that, we had our first death. No big battle, no big build-up, and no grand prize or objective achieved. Just a magical cannon and one splatted goblin bard. Well, if it isn't the consequences of the party's own actions. Who needs enemies when you have friends like that, right? Hopefully nobody was too attached to that NPC. After all, cannons can be reloaded.
This is a lengthy one. Ready? Buckle up! Vietnamese crab. Be me. Running Tower of Storms from the Icespire Peak Essentials kit. Make the Banshee a druid, that was my first mistake. After a long battle with Mosco trying to create a pivotal story moment, my players are rolling consistent 4s. Even with the advantage. They are not feeling epic and based as I planned. The players ask me what happened with the large green light. I make some shit up about how the green ichor is spilling everywhere. Players start slurping it. Panic. Players ask me what happens as they slurp the green druid juice. I tell them it tastes like pickle juice. They feed the green juice to the crab. Be me, wanting to give my players a result for their shenanigans, think to myself, if it's druid juice, then it should do something to animals. Give the crab an Australian accent. They laugh. They feed it again, and I grow the crab to horse size. They feed it a third time, and I create a Vietnamese crab with the most authentic accent, I am Vietnamese, to accompany it. Epic D&D ambience ends and rotates to the next song in the queue. Goofy gore and music from Tears of the Kingdom starts playing. My players are emboldened by the power of music and go on a rampage. They feed the shark. I am searching for other accents to do. They feed the horse before I can come up with one for the shark. I do my best hoodlum voice. They hate it. They feed it again. I do my best Matt Mercer impression. Satisfied, they finally leave the Tower of Storms, taking the Vietnamese crab with them. My barbarian adopts it and keeps it, likely till the end of the campaign. They are best friends, the barbarian and my offensive representation of myself. Fellas, I think I will have to keep saying, "De water it to rise as the moon does," too, for the next 15 to 20 sessions. Did I do good, guys? Listen, if you and the party are happy, so are we. Well done turning that session around, DM. It can be difficult to boost player spirits without resorting to fudging your own rolls. Gold star for you, and the crab.
That's a wrap for today. Thanks for tuning in to Fractured Folklore, where we share and tell all kinds of stories, from originals to familiar favorites and back again. What's your favorite type of tabletop RPG? Would you have enjoyed any of the sessions talked about today? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.